Kevin Love. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Teague. The shot is off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Cleveland on defense. 4-point game. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, that was a big win for them, and an impressive performance, mainly down in the paint. Their rebounding advantage was the difference in the game.
Now, here is Young. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. And that one's good. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Carroll, defended by Young. Carroll kicks to Korver. DeRozan brings the double team. Hawks passing it around. Korver, no luck.
And an excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And that one's good. Noel.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's Jeter. His last outing, 16 points for him. A nice shot by Teague.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. It's Young on the wing. Here's DeRozan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Korver with the ball. The shot will not go. Some solid defense there from Irving. Noel sets a screen for Irving. It's DeRozan hit the drive. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by Cleveland. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Carroll dishes to Jeter. Just 5 on the clock. Teague inside the line.
Right now, they're struggling to make shots, shooting a low percentage from the field so far.
Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Love kicks to Irving. Another shot. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got his first points of the night.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
The Hawks trail by 9. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Noel sets a screen for DeRozan. Noel passes to DeRozan. He dishes it to Love. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Love's got 6 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And you're right, they haven't shot it well here in the first.
No, they haven't, Kevin. They need to get it inside more, I think. That's one way that you can improve your shooting percentage, get some easier baskets.
Teague dishes to Horford. Shot from the low block. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA. that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. In the third spot, DeMar DeRozan.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And, Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You've got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can.
Outside Irving. Fires for 3. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. All going up court. Here's Korver. And the shot is good. Korver's got his first points in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Irving. Feeds it to DeRozan. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Here is Korver. 9-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. Shot off the screen. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And DeRozan kicks to Young. Outside DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Now here's Teague, averaging 10 points per contest. Now the pass to Vaughn. Back to Teague. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Teague's got 6.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Irving kicks to DeRozan. Teague against Irving. On the wing. Payne grabs the board.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. There's the pick. Payne with a screen for Teague. And the 3 off target.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Here's Noel. And Love with the basket on the assist by Noel. 8 points for Kevin Love.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Ennis, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Atlanta, Scott is checked in for DeMari Carroll. Shelvin Mack comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Jeff Teague.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunks. Don't let that happen.
Payne hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Irving kicks to Young. Outside Irving. Now here's Ennis, defended by Scott. The kick out to Irving. From past the arc. Good. Irving's got 5.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
Just seems like they've been a step slow here.
Here's Schroeder. Outside, Scott. Here's Schroeder, covered by Irving. Here's Schroeder, here's Payne, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Irving passes to Ennis. Love dishes to Ennis.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Kevin Love. Great work over the last month. First in field goal percentage, third in rebounding, and he's in the top 15 in points per game. So he's a guy you have to account for defensively.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe it. He doesn't miss much.
Schroeder kicks to Payne. Schroeder dishes to Payne. Right at the free throw line. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Cleveland leading by 8. Outside Irving. Over to the left wing. Cleveland moving it around. From the arc. Kept alive. And Noel kicks to Young. Pass to Noel. Irving dishes to Ennis. Irving attacking. Atlanta with the rebound.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Schroeder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Passes it to Vaughn. Kicks it to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Atlanta.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving kicks to Young. Noel down low. There's the dish to Ennis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Here's Schroeder. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Payne gets a wide open look. No good off the front iron.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
It's Young on the wing. The feed to Irving. And he finishes nicely on the way. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Payne passes to Scott. Here's Schroeder. The pass to Vaughn. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Cavaliers making a change here. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Irving with the ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Schroeder. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
There's the pick. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Vaughn. Off on the layup.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.